We're Chloe and Jordan, also known as Counting Countries. We've been traveling for the last 9 months with the goal of visiting every country in the world and being the fastest team to ever do it. Last week, we were in Samoa, where we ended up doing so much that we needed to make our very first 2-part video. This week, we are in Tuvalu, the least visited country in the world.
1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1.
You ready for this adventure?
Let's go!
Today we are traveling to the least visited country in the world. It's a small island here in the South Pacific that has been sinking lately due to rising water levels. Tuvalu only gets around 2,000 visitors a year, and today we're lucky enough to be 2 of those. Definitely the only tourists on this plane. There's only about 15 or 20 people that board in total. It's super empty. So Chloe and I decided to take our own rows. Somebody made a new friend.
It's a good vibe. Your smile, it's the only thing on my mind. Come on close to me. This is paradise, we're never ever gonna leave.
Welcome to Tuvalu.
Thank you, you too.
So the airport is right in the middle of town. We just walked outside and we're right in the middle of the busiest street here. The hotel is just right across the street.
Here we go.
Alright, so here's the room. Nothing special. It's pretty expensive at 160 Aussie dollars a night, but you don't have too many options on this island. There are only 4, maybe 5 hotels, and none of them can be booked online. You have to just show up and hope they have room. So we got lucky. This one did have space for us tonight to host us for the 2 nights. It's not even 10 o'clock in the morning yet here in Tuvalu, and it's already 40 degrees Celsius, which is 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and it feels like about 200% humidity. I've had to wipe down this camera because it keeps getting fogged up. So since it's so hot, Chloe and I are renting a scooter, and we're gonna cruise to the other side of the island and go find a beach somewhere. Tuvalu is only 9 kilometers long, and so we can probably ride on this thing from end to end in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
It's a tiny little place.
Here we go. Ain't no rain clouds bringing us down. Here we go. Laid back. When you're next to me, I lose track. Come on close to me. This is paradise, we're never ever gonna leave. Here we go. Feel the good times coming around. Here we go. Ain't no rain clouds bringing us down.
So we made it to the end of the island right here behind us. It took us about 20 minutes from end to end.
We saw this kid in a tree, so he's gonna teach Jordan how to climb.
This can hold my weight, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
I think that's high enough.
No, come this way.
Okay. He said he climbs this tree every single day. He's the master of this tree. Bye, Hubert.
Bye, Hubert.
We found this little beach on the side of the road as we were driving around, and there is nobody here. Completely empty. We went and swam around for a minute and some fish started biting us.
I don't understand how there's not a single local out here, and it is freaking hot here.
I think it's because of the biting fish. They haven't seen people in the water for a long time.
Dun 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 dun.
It's almost not even refreshing because it's so hot out here and the water is very warm.
It's like children's bath water.
It's so nice though.
I kind of got scared.
Here we go.
Just a little heads up for anyone coming to Tuvalu. If you're hungry, you have to eat between 12 and 2 or 6 and 8.
Yeah, this is extremely unfortunate, and it's 3 o'clock. We decided to eat at 3, and the people at our hotel were like, oh, there is a restaurant about 5-minute walk from here, and it wasn't raining, it was perfect. Like, they're open, they serve good food.
We've been to 2 places and they're both closed, and now we're stuck in the rain.
And it took us a 10-minute walk to get here.
5-minute island time walk. All right, spoke too soon. Found this little place on the side of the road. It's open. It's called Fast Food Restaurant. No one's in here. We were honestly a little sketched out at first, but we just got our food and it is fantastic.
So
This is like $5 Australian here, $3 US, chicken chop suey. So good. I feel so weird carrying around this much cash. A interesting fact about Tuvalu is that nowhere on the island takes credit card, not even hotels or restaurants. So you have to pay for everything with cash, and there's no ATMs on the island. So you have to bring plenty of cash beforehand to pay for everything. Probably the most unique part of Tuvalu is that this is their international airport. There are only 1 or 2 flights per week that come into this airport, and as soon as the plane takes off, this runway turns into a giant playground where people play whatever sports they want to. This is like half futsal, half football or soccer. They've got the runway in the middle, and then they've got the grass on the outside. This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
I've never seen people just laying on a runway before. We just landed here 2 days ago, and now the entire country is here playing on the runway.
It's like you made a friend.
I did. She keeps looking at her mom like, is this okay? Okay, good job.
Good kick.
We don't know how, but we got involved with these kids in a game of tag. Has he still not got me?
I haven't seen you run that fast in a while. Bye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
See you.
When the plane lands, the siren goes off, telling everyone to get off the runway.
We got a beautiful story.